Locksmith says, question for you. I spoke to another long-time breeder and she knows of 6 reputable breeders that are getting out of breeding due to the last 1 to 2 years of disastrous results. They've never before had dogs dying on the table, hydrocephalus, clefts, fading puppies. They're educated and experienced breeders. Is CHV, which is canine herpesvirus, at any time high or some other virus? Well, so no, I have... Certainly what's going on here is the whole marketplace has changed because there's a kind of a glut of dogs, and it's just not Frenchies, it's across the board, and because of that prices are down and people have been spoilt with these really high prices while COVID's going on. But I'm not seeing, we haven't had problems with, well, we've never had canine herpesvirus. I've had one dog, I never had a dog die on the table. I've had a dog die afterwards where its stitches opened up, and that was, how long ago was that? 12 years ago.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah.
So no, I'm not really. I'm not seeing people who having, you know, I've seen people have problems with marketing, but not problems with dogs. Andresa says, I'm trying to figure out when my female will be in heat again. She's an adult female. I got her in September. She has a pups with a previous owner.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Portland Avenue.
And her litter was the last week of March. Well, look, most dogs go into heat every 6 months, but that doesn't mean that all dogs do. Some dogs could go in as early as 4 weeks. I said 6 months, 4 months from the previous heat, but it's not common. Some dogs can be as much as a year or even 2 years between heats. So she had her puppies in...
Turn left onto Portland Avenue, then use the left lane to take
had
the
her
ramp to
pups
State Highway 74 south.
in March. So from when so you don't tell us exactly when she was heat, but we'll say that they were born on the end of March. That would mean that she was bred at the end of January. So we're just going to go January, February, March, April, May, June. You expect to come in June. So she's obviously going to be a late one on this. And you don't say how, yeah, so there you go. So Frenchy Cute X says, I've also heard that you used a platinum stud. We're talking about the kit litter. Both parents are Euroheroes. No, we didn't use a platinum stud. We used, and he's at the end of the video, you can see a picture of him, his gorgeous dog, and you can see the information on Sarah Champagne,
Use the left lane to take the
who
ramp
is
to
the
State Highway 74
owner
south,
of
then
Bjorn.
merge onto State Highway 74
Bjorn,
south.
yes. And he's a really pretty, full fluffy. He carries cream, he's not cream. So yeah.
But he's a quad carrier.
Yes.
And he's testable chocolate, Isabella Maker. New
Yes.
shade Isabella Maker.
So he carries
bag.
blue, he's full 2 copies of cocoa, AYAT, 1 copy of cream, 1 copy test.
Continue for 11 miles.
1 copy pie. Nice dog. Someone here is also saying a full fluffy French Eurohero would be beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. And all our babies are maskless.
Yes, you've got to
They
have
all
them.
carry cream.
Yes, they can make Eurohero full fluffies.
Yeah.
Jenna Farmer.
And in fact, one of them can make Isabella's
Yes.
because he carries testable.
We can make new shades too.
Oh yeah. New
Yes.
shades. Yeah.
That would be
Isabella's.
Saint.
Yep, that's Saint.
That's Saint. Yes.
He's for sale, folks.
Yes. Got people looking at
Well,
him. So
I've got 2 people. One of them's real serious, and so
yes, got 2 people.
keep our fingers crossed.
Jenna Farmer, have you seen tests show false negative results? We're talking about the relaxin pregnancy test. No, I haven't. But is it possible? I guess. So the relaxin test, you pull blood, you spin it, you get the plasma, you put a few drops of that in the little cassette, you wait 5 minutes.
Well, and you could be doing it too early too.
That's exactly right.
Right.
Two lines would be a pregnant dog, and we don't do it before day 30. On the
My
instructions
son
says
waits even longer.
yeah, on the instructions says you can do it day 24. I think that might give you unreliable results. So, but I've never seen any. Sometimes they're very, 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 very faint. Those dogs are pregnant, so we haven't had a false negative. We've had 100% success with those tests. We've had some that We've done the test 2 or 3 times, waiting for
Because
that line.
I'm in denial.
Where's that line to show up?
I'm like,
Yes.
no, she has to be pregnant.
Yep.
We're testing again.
Showing some signs of it. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
She showed
Just like,
signs.
she's got to be
and
pregnant.
Then it went away.
Not pregnant.
No.
No, and she's now. That was. Oh, she'd had a
And
puppy.
then you never know why they didn't get pregnant. You just don't know. Too young, whatever. Who
Frogs and
knows?
Flowers says, talking about kids litter. Can I please hold one? Yep, you can. Come and buy one.
What? Can you buy one? You bet you can.
Razel Lonigon. I've looked at. She's talking about the Billjack. I looked at Walmart's. I can't find it. She's in Denver. That's why. You can't find
Denver
it.
and California too.
West of the Rockies, it's not available. Exactly where the cutoff point, I don't know. I know Denver's actually really east of the Rockies,
they can't.
but it's on the Rockies. So anyway, for some reason they don't mark it out there.
Look at the kite. It's a windy day today, folks, and there are kites at the lake.
Yep. Sandra Torres says that we're a blessing. Thank you. How can I contact you, Rene Hernera, for a male stud? Well, the phone numbers for both Cody's at the very front of this video, all the videos, or you can call me 580-799-2873.
And they're on our websites.
Cody's 806-664-0173. Either of those numbers, you're going to get us answering your call.
Always call and leave a text message.
Yes, if you don't get an answer, leave a text message. I mean, so Cody gets pretty busy because he's got to run the whole My British Supply. So
leave a message on the phone and leave a message on a text. If it's real important for breeding, do that.
Yes, if you're in a bind and you've got to get something out, remember that we have to ship out by 3 o'clock Central Time. So if you don't get hold of Cody, call me. You'll get hold of me. All right, Marianne's 129. Can you do a video talking about vaginal uterus prolapses? I do have a video on that. So yep, go look at it. There's a video on that. Marie Antoinette. Let them have cake. What did she say? Let them have cake?
Yeah.
Let them have cake and eat it too? Is that what she
Right.
said? I think that cake actually referred to something different. I think cake was a kind of food, not dessert.
Not cake.
Back in those days.
Not
She lost her head over that one. I hope I don't lose my head over this one.
Yeah.
I'm buying a dame who's being bred live in Croatia. She's in the US. What is the best progesterone levels to introduce to dogs? They are going to do 2 natural ties. It's a Rottweiler. I decided to decline on using frozen semen from another male as they claimed they do regular vaginal AI. I don't trust that method. All right, let's talk about both of these. So the first one is, you are exactly right. With frozen semen, the problem is, the great thing about freezing is it can stay frozen for years. So potentially you could get the frozen semen sent to you before the dog is ready to be bred. The important thing about frozen semen is, when you thaw it out, you've got to use it right there and then, and you need to do a TCI or a surgical, because the semen is dead after 12 hours, and semen takes more than 12 hours to travel up the vaginal tract to get to the uterus. So you don't do vaginal AIs with frozen semen. If you do, you're likely to have small litters or no litters. So that's the second part. The first part about this, the first part is that it depends on the machine. It depends on where you are. If you're in America, where we're measuring in nanograms per milliliter, you breed on a 15 on an IDEX machine, or about a 19 to a 20 on a fine care, or a 28 on a mini Vitus.
I need to know where to go.
You keep going I-40, make a left. Go east on I-40. So with in Europe, typically we measure things in nanomoles per nanogram, nanograms per nanomole, and you have to multiply those numbers by 3.18. So you breed on much higher numbers. So where an IDEX would be a 15, in those units it would be like a 47.
Mork and Mindy, nano.
That's right.
Every time you say that, I think of Mork and Mindy.
Could be no, that's the thing.
No, that's for Star Trek.
That's for Star Trek. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not the Force be with you either, is it? Because that's Star Wars. How to fix a dog's hematoma. We're talking about a blood pocket in a dog's ear.
Got videos on that.
We do have videos on it. She's
Yeah.
looked at the video. She's saying it's been drained once. Does the tube stop it? Yes. The whole idea with this is if you don't wrap it around a tube, it'll just fill back up with blood again, and you'll be fighting this over and over again, and likely you'll end up with a cauliflower ear. You need to wrap it up tightly onto something that compresses the ear. So the thing that works beautifully is the barrel from one of these dry erase pens. It's light, stiff, and you just put that pen in there and you wrap it around it. It works great. B4L from LA. Do dogs bleed for a few days after AI? Is that normal? Yes, it is quite normal. But the problem with this is you've got to differentiate between
In 2 miles,
a normal
take exit
breeding
120B on the left
where
from
everything is.
east toward Fort Smith.
Sorry about that. Got it. When everything is fine versus you've got a uterine infection, a pyometra. So the thing to do on this is to take the dog's temperature, and if you start seeing an elevated temperature, 102 or higher, it's time to go to the vet and get some antibiotics on board, because it could be not just a regular bit of spotting, but it could actually be something a lot more significant. And Teresa says in every video, I thoroughly enjoyed Tammy telling James to stop doing something, or to not say something because it's absent, because that's his absolutely marriage in a nutshell. Don't encourage her, please. Do not encourage her.
If people tell you that they never argue in a marriage, there's something wrong.
Well, maybe they just got married and the honeymoon stage is still going on.
Please, honeymoon stage or not.
Well,
especially with you.
We were around each other for a long time before we got
8
married.
years.
Yeah, so
before we got married.
The honeymoon stage kind of wore off by then. Yeah. Anyway,
God, somebody is hocus pocus up here. Just
Predator Pillow says, "I love your
Pocahontas
heroes."
on
We have one your hero Frenchie too. Well, good for you. I like your heroes. I think they're very pretty. Yep.
oh, they're so unusual. That's what I like.
In a quarter mile, take exit
Unique.
120B on the left for I-40 east toward Fort Smith.
Very unique.
Okay, say goodbye, Jennifer. Just
Hey,
do
call
a
me
quick shout out.
580-799-1910 for Fluffy Carrier, your heroes, all maskless. One of them is a testable chocolate to make new shades and Isabella's with him. And so give me a shout. They're beautiful babies.
And they are now 3 weeks old.
Yes.
As of about today, actually,
Yes,
aren't they?
today.
Tomorrow, maybe.
East for 1.5 miles.
And
They're born on a Wednesday.
Today's a Tuesday.
Oh, it's today. Oh, okay.
But either way.
It's today? Tuesday? I think it's Wednesday. Look on your phone. I want to prove James wrong.
Yeah, okay. But they are very pretty puppies, and they are healthiest
Mama is
horses.
17
It is
pounds
Wednesday,
before
so you win
pregnant.
that one.
Yay.
There you go. Good.
So anyway, Daddy's 25.
Yep.
Fluffy Carriers. Testable chocolate. All maskless.
Full
Carry
AKC.
blue. Carry cream. Carry cocoa.
Full AKC rights.
Yes, full AKC rights. Which way are you pointing?
Straight.
580-799-1910. Bye.
Watching the video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.